So overachievers. Overachievers. The team was hurt. 4 of our starters was out. So we're basically playing with 1 starter and the bench. I'm proud of my team. So proud of them. Unfortunately, you got to lose to win. Like we saw with OKC and we saw with all these other young teams. For some reason, they got to lose to get that experience, to get that final instinct so they can win. Shout out the Pacers. They played good today. I think we should have beat them, but we didn't. It is what it is. But let me tell y'all something, man. When you lose 29 years in a row, and you finally, oh yeah, your flaws. You see that? Nah, I don't come to play, guys. I don't come to play. Don't do that. Oh, don't do that. I don't come to play, guys. It's so 29 years since the last Game 7. And so everyone wants to say the Knicks fans are exaggerated. We go too crazy. Nah. We've been loyal fans. The arena been sold out for 29 years. A lot of you so-called real fans from all these other teams, your arena be empty. Your arenas be empty. And you only come around when they winning at the end. Not Madison Square Garden, guy. Not Madison Square Garden. Sold out for 29 years. Now we got hurt. Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson, Brontanovich. OG came in, hit 2 threes, hamstring again. Hart was hurt the game before. Josh Hart is 6'4", is the number 2 all-time rebounder in the playoffs. I'm talking about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Shaquille O'Neal, whoever you name, Dennis Rodman, whoever you name. And so, salute to the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson, I heard he fractured his hand. The guy played till he got hurt. So we ain't got nothing to be sad about. We ain't got nothing to be upset about. We overachievers. New York Knicks. That green, that Celtics green, y'all better go all the way, G-Spin. The conference ain't enough. You got to be willing to beat Minnesota or Denver, G-Spin. Making it to the conference finals 8 years in a row and not winning, G-Spin? Don't do that. I'm upset today. You might catch the raw Joe crack. Boston fans, please don't get to the finals and lose again for the 8th year. Please. You guys don't want to play with me today. Don't do that. Y'all eat Philly. Anyway, I want to salute the coach. I want to salute the players. I want to salute the fans. Hell of a run this year. We'll be back next year. Yo, Pat Boost, what you say? Yeah, we gonna revisit this. Peace, y'all. God bless.
So Fat Joe reacting to the Knicks losing in 7. That's tough. That's rough to go out that way. But what a season, right? I concur with a lot of what he was saying, man. What an accomplishment. The Knicks overachieved, in my opinion. You know, like people say things like, if you don't like championship or bust, or like, nah, man, you know, progress is progress. And that was big progress for the Knicks. You heard him. It was what, 29 years since the last Game 7. Where do you guys rate Knicks fans as opposed to other fan bases of other squads, as you heard Fat Joe speaking of, like fair weather bandwagon fans that just want to hop on a bandwagon when a team's getting some championships and success all of a sudden now, this is my squad or whatever, you know what I mean? Like different sport, but let me give y'all an example. New England Patriots fans. I'm not saying there ain't for real Patriots fans, but a lot of those fans just came, like weren't even really truly football fans, just wanted to like, oh, not, that's my squad, or like Cowboys fans way back in the day. You know what I mean? In the 90s, like we see it all the time. And a lot of those cats couldn't even name you more than 2 players, 3 players off those teams. You know what I'm saying? But the Knicks, I definitely would agree with that statement that they are not fair weather fans. And this was the Knicks fans are not fair weather fans. They're a for real fan base. They love their squad. And this was great to see as well, man. Just, you guys remember a few years back, Spike Lee was banned from the arena and all this. It was just like such a low point for the New York Knicks. And to have a season like this, to me, is most definitely a big success. I thought they were going to win this series, but it is what it is. I believe they'll definitely be back next year. Those injuries is a motherfucker, man. It is. These guys went out there and gave it their all, no question. And what a stat too. Number 2 all time, grabbing boards, rebounds. You heard when Fat Joe was naming off all those historical NBA legends. I was like, wait, what about Rodman? And then he named Rodman, because Rodman was a beast grabbing those boards. For sure. It's kind of crazy, too. I believe the last time the Knicks really went anywhere in the playoffs, they were eliminated in the second round as well, also against the Pacers. It didn't go to 7. I think it was in like 6, if I'm correct. Someone comment and fill me in if I'm wrong. This was, what was this, like 2012, 2013, somewhere in that time frame. They lost in, I believe, the second round of the Pacers. And I think the other previous playoff appearance before that was when they lost in the first round to the Heat, which I believe was the year that they had acquired Melo in that trade. The year, wasn't it, Stoudemire punched the fire extinguisher, flucked his hand up, I think. But yeah, ultimately, I want to know what everyone thinks about the Knicks, about this season, about these NBA playoffs, if they've been exciting, if they've lived up to the hype for you. Is your team still alive? If not, who's your squad? Did your squad even make the playoffs? All that. Like, let's talk about it all in the comments below if you're just finding this channel. We talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more over here. And it's all about hearing from the people. So tap in, and stay tuned. Always want to hear from everyone in them comments. And what do you think what Fat Joe is saying about the Celtics? Will they get the job done this year, or are they going to bow out, fall short? Hit the comments. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'm out of here. Catch you on the next one. Peace.